Welcome back to another video, guys. In today's video, I saw this picture of a folding fan on Pinterest, and I couldn't help myself to be like, what if person? No, I'm sure we can all relate. And I'm not entirely sure if I hit the nail the best I could, but I really hope you guys still enjoy the drawing nonetheless. But moving into my sketch, I wanted it to resemble her pose to resemble the fan with her clothes. Right now in the sketch is a little difficult to tell, or at least recognize that. But that is going to be my goal for the future of this drawing as I'm drawing it. But after figuring out the sketch, I would move on to the face, and the face would I would give her a bit of a very serious look on her face with very sharp eyes, and I like to give my characters pupils, like creative looking pupils, and I want hers to resemble that of a fan, where it's facing upwards like a upside down triangle. That was my goal with that. And now with her hair, I was a little bit inspired by Hinata's old hairstyle back in the beginning of Naruto, but I also branched off into my own little thing, but it was supposed to resemble the shape of a fan. It's a bit funny looking, but I think it works out. And then her outfit, my idea with her outfit was I wanted her to have pajamas and to have combat outfit. That was my goal when it comes down to her clothes. That's what I was thinking about. And this would be for a reason, because my story for her is she works for a guy. This is a very realistic story, probably my more realistic one. She works for a guy or a company, and where she kills people. She's an assassin, pretty basic. But she sleeps with men first before she, or at least allures them to the bedroom. She doesn't actually have to sleep. I imagine it goes, she gets a job, she finds the person, she gets them interested enough to take her home, and then, you know, when the lights turn low and the music hits all saxophone, she mounts him, and then right before she's about to do something, she takes out her fan that she uses as a weapon. It has blades on it, slits their throat, something like that. That's what I imagine that would go down. And the half pajamas is to show that it's supposed to be comfortable, but then when you lower the pajamas, you can see all of her actual equipment. So it's supposed to look like a comfortable outfit, nothing to think about here. A normal person, take off the top, and then you see what you're really messing with. So that was my goal with her outfit. I feel as though I did very well on that, with all of the straps and the fan holder on her side. Not really, but I was hoping you would be able to see like how her sleeves creates a fan shape in a way, but it's like my ideas were conflicting with each other, because I wanted one sleeve to be shorter than the other, because it's a more concealed outfit, and if she were to have her sleeve in the other sleeve, then it would have to be smaller, or it would be a little weird. And then as far as the fan goes, I've drawn a fan one time and it was closed in this drawing. So this one was I never drew a fan before, so I wasn't really sure how to approach it at first, but I think I did a pretty good job. Originally I was gonna have her in some sandals, but no matter how I drew her feet, they always looked way too big or just off with her leg. So I ended up just putting her in some slides. Moving forward, I would go on to color her, starting off with a green base and using a very dark green for her combat outfit to be more concealed, more assassin-like, or ninja, I suppose. That's more on a ninja. Well, I guess they both would wear black. Originally her hair was going to be just green, but I thought it would be not more appropriate, but it would make more sense for it to be a dark gray. And then I went back and I was like, actually the dark green doesn't really work for me. Then I went back and I realized the dark green doesn't really work on a combat outfit is what I like, so I also decided to make that gray. And then I would make the thicker part of her pajamas to be darker green instead. After cleaning up the edges, I would move on to shading her. In the Pinterest photo, it looked like the light was coming from the left side, so I figured I might as well stay true to that and shade her in a way as if light was shining from her left rather than her right. But yeah, I'm so glad you guys got to actually see my shading process for once, that you haven't been able to in the last couple videos. Well, you could have in a little bit of them, but not fully. But Yes. And I got a very simple background, just a rectangle and a square, because I thought that would look interesting, and a gradient for the background. And yeah. I hope you guys like this drawing as much as I did, and I hope, as although it's a very simple story, I hope you like the background story for her as well. She is, I say this with like all of them, but one of my more interesting drawings. I feel like I was really able to get all of my ideas across with the half pajamas, half combat suit outfit. So it's a little harder to see with the other half of the pajamas, going down in a way. I think she's a really good drawing, or a really good looking character. And I may have strayed away from the fan aspect, and I don't usually like it. I don't like the idea of using the actual thing that I'm trying to base the character off of in her design, but I feel like it worked for this one since she's a bit of an assassin. You guys can tell me what you think. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this drawing and this video. Please like this video, comment on this video. What do you think? And if you have any suggestions for any future videos, let me know. Let me know down below, and I might make a video on them. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful 2023.